get down to business.
We are back and in the kitchen for something I like to call Cheat It or Eat It, where we talk about foods that are an indulgent cheat or ones that we've put a slightly healthier spin on and you could eat without the guilt. Here to share a delicious mac and eat, please welcome back to GMA3 celebrity chef and TV host Jamika Pessoa.
Thank you.
Looking beautiful.
Thank you, and it smells so good in the studio.
Smells really, really good. Okay, so this is your jam.
Yes, this is Jamika's jam.
I am bad in the kitchen. Take us through this. I will do exactly what you tell me to do.
All right, so we're showing two comparisons. We have the indulgent mac and cheese, all the butter, bells and whistles, but I'm going to show you one that I call a superfood mac and cheese, okay? So we're starting off with some olive oil, and I'm putting in zucchini. We're going to saute some vegetables here, some red onions, and you just want them to go until they brown because we're making a mac and eat, as I like to call it. So we don't want to cook them all the way through till soft, but just brown them. We've got sun-dried tomatoes, a little garlic going in there, and I want you to keep in mind, this is like a one-pot dish. So I've already gone ahead and boiled my chickpea pasta, you guys. I've boiled it and I've drained it. So yes, we're starting here. I like that you're excited about chickpea pasta. So you'll let that go just a few minutes until it's brown, and then we make the sauce.
It already smells amazing.
I know, right? That sun-dried tomato, because it's a Mediterranean-inspired mac and
it's not, is it cheating if you use the jarred garlic? Because I do.
No,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
mushing my
Use
own
whatever garlic you, if you don't want to mince it, go ahead and buy it in stores. Totally fine. Now we are changing the game on cheese sauce. We're not doing the traditional roux or anything like that, flour and butter. We're starting off with cottage cheese. Cottage cheese.
It's like having a moment, right?
It is having a star moment right now. And I like using cottage cheese because you get that creaminess, but instead of using like cream cheese or like any other ultra processed cheese, this is where everyone needs to go. Start putting cottage cheese in any of your mac and cheeses that you're making. And it's really high in protein.
I've always been kind of intimidated by cottage cheese, but if you mix it like this.
Mix it like this, and it's high in protein. So I'm telling you, this is packed with so much flavor. I added in some feta cheese. We have fresh mozzarella cheese going in. And then I want you to put in those spices. We have some garlic powder.
All of them?
Some oregano, some chili flakes if you like it spicy.
Yep, I do.
Now this is the hack of all hacks. This right here is the salted pasta water from the chickpea pasta that I boiled. I saved the water. This is going to change the game because it has the starch in there. It's going to thicken your sauce, so I don't have to add any additional dairy, heavy cream, any milk like that, and it's going to give it a nice little...
That's why you're a professional.
Well, that's what
I throw out that water.
No, save just a little bit of that water, and then we finish with nutritional yeast. This is, you'd see this more so in like vegan cooking, but it adds so much flavor. It gives us that cheesiness, that saltiness, that nuttiness that we crave with mac and cheese.
Love it.
So you're not missing any flavor here.
So zhuzh it up.
Yes, we're gonna zhuzh, and then this is what it comes out to. A nice and creamy, thick cheese sauce here. All right, so we finished our sauteed vegetables.
Wow.
Oh, look at all the color. That's the color, that's the flavor you wanna go for. I've added in my chickpea pasta, and some people are afraid it might not taste the same. It tastes the same, and texturally, it holds up like regular pasta. So don't feel like
mozzarella.
Yes, fresh mozzarella, because I love mozzarella. It gives us that cheese pull that we need.
That's right. And by the way, I believe in the full fat cheeses most of the time.
But now the thing is, feta and mozzarella are like healthier cheeses, if you will. And by using that fresh, you know, it's got to have that pull on it. That just makes it so much more fun. That's what mac and cheese is all about. And then we come in with that creamy, tangy, I mean, this is like a super powered pack. We've got fiber, we've got protein, and this is it. And this is all, you can make this in one pot. You can bake it off in the same dish, or you can put it in a baking dish. We bake this off until it's golden brown and bubbling and delicious. I top it off with feta cheese right before it goes into the oven, and this is what we come out with. You're gonna let it sit for a few minutes, let that sauce thicken. I top with some fresh basil, and I mean, we have everything that we need in here. We've got fiber, we've got nutrients, we got vitamins, we got protein.
That means that's incredible.
And it tastes good.
All right, so let's look. I mean, I'm so blown away by this.
And you have to taste.
Let's look at the profiles head to head and compare where the things that I think are important to look at. Calories for the cheat, 845, total fat, 48 grams, and for the eat, you're talking about almost half, calories 396, total fat 17 grams.
It tastes good and it makes you feel even better. That's the important thing about this dish.
Just standing next to you makes me feel like a more competent chef, in air quotes. Thank you, Jamika, for joining us today. And for today's recipe, go to goodmorningamerica.com/food, or you can scan the QR code on your screen.
Well, hey.
Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.